that you are doing well. You've landed on the channel where I, Mia, am revealing the financial education that we do not learn in high school, empowering you guys with the knowledge to help you build generational wealth. And guys, I just want to chit chat for a second. So I just did a video on retirement and how to retire early, right? If you haven't seen it, then when this is over, you should check it out. I will have it linked at the end of this video. But I know there are a lot of young people who hear that word retirement and run for the hills. I mean, retirement is for old people, right? That's what old people do. But it's not though. Look, you guys, what are we taught? Go to school, get good grades, go to college, earn a degree, get a good job so we can earn a lot of money and do what? Buy a house, some cars, a bunch of stuff, build a nice little life that we can only afford if we continue to go to work every day. Well, let's change that narrative. Everyone wants to know why we didn't learn about credit. I've discussed it before and I will do so again, but it's retirement that should be the focus. I'm not about to teach you guys how to go into debt in order to build an arbitrary credit score because you don't need credit. There are so many people making a lot of money, helping others to get out of debt and out of this hole that they've dug for themselves financially, because credit is the quickest way to go broke, not be wealthy. And broke, that ain't cute, that is not a good look. I'm not a fan of standardized testing, so it only makes sense that that standard way of living doesn't work for me either. There are people who feel trapped right now in a job or a career because they need it. And even if they love it, they still want the option to be able to step away. But if you've racked up debt, car payments, a massive mortgage, credit cards, personal loans, you can't walk away. You have to work. That's not fun. That's no way to live. What happened to YOLO? You only live once. And I'm not talking about doing stupid stuff and yelling YOLO. I mean, you only live once. So why live it working a job that you hate? Retirement, that's the new YOLO. Retired life is a happy life if you do it right. Well, what is retirement? It's when you have saved enough, accumulated enough wealth to be able to quit working because your money is working for you.
It's not a scam.
It's real life, and you don't have to wait until you're real old to do it. Just because you don't come from money doesn't mean that you can't change that narrative for yourself or your future kids. 80% of America's millionaires are first generation rich. And Felicia Rashad taught me that rich is not when you are working for your money. Rich is when your money is working for you.
Father and I are not rich.
We're not?
No, honey, we're not rich. Rich is when your money works for you, not when you work for the money. And we work hard for the money.
And I want that to be a reality for us all at a young age. If that's the reality that you want, here are 5 easy steps to make it happen. 1. Start early, start now. The sooner you start, the earlier retirement can be an option for you. In the main retirement video, I provided an example using the legal working age of 14. You don't have to start that soon. I don't think I started working until I was around 16. But had I have known then what I know now, I definitely would have requested a custodial IRA in my name. 2. Understand what wealth is. Wealth is what you accumulate. It's not what you spend. It's not your income, because if you make a high income but spend it all, you don't have wealth. You have stuff, and wealth is not stuff. Studies show that people with stuff, cars, nice houses, designer bags actually have very little wealth, because wealth is cash. It's appreciable assets. It's investment, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, index funds. It's not debt. 3. Invest for retirement. There is a difference between saving and investing. Over time, money saved loses value, but investing provides a return that outweighs the rate of inflation. Roth IRAs, 401ks, TSPs, so forth and so on. So invest for retirement. Again, the main video explains what retirement is, or what retirement income is, and how best to make your retirement investments work for you. 4. Multiple streams of income. Look, don't knock the hustle. Since college, I have always had a side hustle. And at one point, I wanted to get bougie and say that I want a job that pays me enough so I don't need a side hustle. But I didn't even realize that I was living off of my hustle money, saving every penny of my 9-to-5 earnings. The problem is that I was overvaluing saving and undervaluing the investing. You guys, I've run the numbers. I would be a snap, crackle, pop away from being a millionaire right now. So you want wealth. In order to invest more, you have to make more. And I'm not saying to go and start your own business. Before I decided to spend all of my free time educating on financial management, I was going to get a second job just to have the extra to pay off my car early. Because I've always had a strong work ethic, I could easily get off of one 8-hour job and jump into something else, finish that and jump into something else. So multiple streams of income is when you have income coming from more than one place, and lazy people won't catch that. Budget. You have to budget. You have to make a plan for your money. You have to live beneath your means, because if you spend everything you make, you will have nothing left to save or invest. You have to know what your expenses are, how much you make, and what you can afford. No credit. If you can't get it without borrowing the money, then you can't afford it. The only exception for now is buying a home. So start young, start now. There are a lot of young people working, YouTubers making pretty good money. And I know you feel like you can do this forever, but at some point you're gonna want to take a break and switch it up. I felt the same way when I was young. I mean, younger. So go ahead and start investing to really be able to live life freely without worrying about working in order to make that next paycheck. Money is not complicated. Most people learn later in life and end up feeling like they've got to jump through hoops and hurdles to get on track. They pay people to give them information to know how to do better, and they wish that someone had taught them how to do this earlier and how to avoid life's costliest mistakes. Well, you've got me, and I'm handing out this knowledge for free, but knowledge is useless if you don't apply it. Until the next time.